We still hustle daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Ray, Big Play, coming to y'all with another video today. All right, make sure y'all subscribe to my second Storytime channel, which is We Still Hustle Daily 2. We Still Hustle Daily number 2. I'm releasing videos over there early in the morning, 3 a day. I'm releasing videos on this channel 3 a day. So if you want more story times, tap in the other channel. You feel me? Because they not all. Some stuff gonna be over here. Some stuff gonna be over there. Feel me? Alright, this is story time on how her sister set her up to get robbed. Damn. That's not good, right? Follow me on Instagram. Like the video. Like the video!
This story is about when my sister, or how my sister and my brother baby mama set me up to get robbed. Okay? So remind you, I used to let a lot of people live with me because I don't want them to be homeless, so if you ain't got nowhere to stay, then my house has always been an open house. I always help people or whatever. So my sister, I used to keep money in my house. I used to keep money in the bank, and I used to keep money in my house. Now remind you, I had custody of my niece, my nephew, and my sister because my mama had died, and my sister had passed away too. So I had got custody of them to take care of them or whatever. So I used to leave money in my house, in my safe or whatever, and I used to leave money in the bank. The money in my house, it was for the kids, like emergency money. So I was going to take them shopping with the money. I used to keep a couple of thousands in the house or whatever. So one day, my sister told me she had an appointment. She had a baby. She had a son. She had an appointment, and she was like, she needed a ride to go to her appointment. And I told her I'd take her there or whatever, because I knew the baby needed some milk or whatever. But she was rushing me. I wasn't paying no attention. She was rushing me. So now, we get our way to the week office or whatever, and my sister just keep walking back and forth. She on the phone. She'll go outside on the phone and she'll come back. Still ain't paying no attention. That's her phone. That's her conversation. I don't care about that. She young too. My sister, she was young then. So, she wasn't even, I don't even think she was 17 yet. So, she on the phone or whatever. I'm in there, and they call her name or whatever. When they call her name, she was still in there, so I had to go outside and tell her, like, yo, they called your name or whatever. So she came back in there or whatever, and I still wasn't paying no attention. So after a minute, they seen her, and we was getting ready to leave the week office. So now that we get ready to leave the week office, she was like, oh, I'm hungry. I want to go get something to eat or whatever. All right, cool. So we finna go get something to eat. So we at the restaurant, and the line long. I was in the drive-thru, so the line was long. So I was like, I'm gonna just. So like I was saying, my sister wanted to get something to eat, and we went to the restaurant, but they had a drive-thru, and the drive-thru line was too long. So I said, I'm gonna just go in there since the baby in the car. So she's gonna stay in the car with the baby. So I went in there. You didn't take that long. I went in there that long to get our food or whatever. So when I came back out, she was just like, she was just trying to hurry up and hang up the phone or whatever. I mean, even though I didn't say nothing, I still watch everything, period. So she got off the phone. I was like, who you talking to? And she said it was one of her little homegirls or whatever. I was just like, oh. So now we get back to my house. Nobody in the house. Still ain't there. All the kids was at school this day. So I'm in the house, and I'm sitting on my bed. And something looked different. I couldn't quite figure out what it was that looked different or whatever, because my door wasn't broken, my front door wasn't broken, my back door wasn't broken either. So I'm sitting there, but my closet was cracked. My closet is always closed. I always make sure my closet is closed because my firearm used to be up there in my closet inside of my safe with the money too. So I said, something said, get up and check that safe. I got up and I looked at my safe. I had a black safe, and it was open still. It wasn't even that open. You could tell that it had been broken. So I looked in there, and I seen everything was gone. All the money was gone. Everything was gone. The firearm was gone, like literally. So now I'm like, oh my God, somebody done robbed me. Somebody done broke in my house. So now remind you, I didn't check the safe. That previous day, I did not check the safe. I didn't have no reason to check the safe for a couple of days or whatever. And like, I mean, it's no need to. It's just me and the kids in the house. I had my own kids, then I had the other kids too. So I asked my sister, I was like, hey, somebody done broke in the house. Somebody done broke in the house. I wasn't even thinking like, hey, the door's not broken, so nobody couldn't have broke in the house, whatever. I said, somebody done broke in the house. And she looking like, huh? I'm like, yeah, somebody done broke in the house. They done stole all my money. I said, they stole all the money. So the rest of the kids get home. So by the time then, it's about time for the rest of the kids to come home. So everybody start coming in one by one or whatever after they get off the bus. So I'm like, yeah, somebody done broke in the house. They done stole all the money. They done stole the money that I had, you know what I'm saying, I was going to take y'all shopping with or whatever. So everybody looking like, well, how they get in the house? How they get in the house? So I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I started checking the doors. I'm going through the front door. I'm going through the back door or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how they get in the house. Then my brain just clicked like, something ain't right. The windows locked. I went to the slide door. My back slide door was open. I was like, wait a minute. I make sure all my doors be locked. Something ain't right. So my nephew and all them upset about the what you call it. So I called my sister. I was like, what is going on? So she started crying. She started crying. I'm like, what are you crying for? What is going on? Who broke in my house? You better tell me what's going on. Then she said, I said, that was your money. That was y'all money for me to take y'all shopping. She started crying. I'm like, tell me now, like, what's going on? She said, her baby daddy and my brother baby mama and the baby daddy cousin came in the house and stole everything. I said, when? Just say, when we was gone. When we was gone, are you serious? So you set me up? Like, are you serious? Like, girl, you can't be that naive. You really set.
How she gonna set up the motherfucking thing, then cry about the shit? Like, what the fuck?
Me up. So she just crying and everybody was like, you know that was our money to go shopping and stuff. So she tried to act like, you know, so I called my dad or whatever, you know, told him what was going on. I went looking for the baby dad. I went to their house, went knocking on the door and all of this stuff. And so I got to the house or whatever. Nobody came to his door at all. I didn't even see him for a few minutes. So I got back home and I was going to call the police. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even going to call no police. I didn't even call the police, y'all. I just literally just let it go. I put my sister out. I didn't care how old she was. I put her up out of my house. And I thought I was done with her. I wasn't dealing with her no more. Like, it's done. Like, you gonna set your own sister up to be robbed? Like, what type of stuff is that? I'm your sister. I'm the one to take care of you. Like, I don't know. I guess that didn't matter. She was a young girl and she let him influence her into doing something like that or whatever. And something ended up happening again that she needed me. And yep. I was the fool. I let her come back again. I let her come back again to stay in my house. But this time, I was watching her like a night hawk. I had cameras all around my house and all outside and everything. But I said all this to say, sometimes it be your own family that you cannot trust. You gotta know who you have around you. But even then, it be your family that will turn against you. You can be there for somebody. You can do all of these good things for somebody. But you can't trust nobody. That's the best thing, not to trust nobody. Because if I can get set up and robbed from my sister, like, come on, man. The person that's taking care of you, that's been taking care of you, I'm getting ready for an 80s party, y'all. This is like, come on, you can't trust nobody. So y'all just be careful of who you dealing with, even if it is family or whatever. Because they'll turn on you quicker than your friends will. They'll be your worst enemies.
I know that's right. Damn, my sister done set her up to get robbed blind. She said she just let it go, but how many of y'all calling the police on y'all sister? Or y'all letting it go? And then you fuck around, you need my help later on. Did you get paid for the did the sister get paid for the goddamn robbery at least? You set me up. Did she get paid? God damn. Can't trust none of these motherfuckers, man.
How did I end up letting her come back? So when I said something had happened, I ended up letting her come back. So when I put my sister out, her son stayed with me though. So he ended up falling off the bed. He was in the room and he ended up falling. He was a baby and I had like a tall bed or whatever. and all of the kids was playing, jumping off the bed and stuff, and he ended up falling. When he fell, he hurt himself. So when he hurt himself, he had to go to the hospital. So when he at the hospital, everybody got involved. The hospital, defects, the police, everybody got involved during this time because he hurt himself. So once defects became involved or whatever, they ended up taking the son or whatever because of him falling. It was just so crazy or whatever. So the baby ended up going to stay with the baby father auntie. That's who the baby ended up with. So once the baby with the auntie, the baby father auntie, it was so much going on over there that it was crazy. So they was like, okay, she need a stable place to stay, then my sister need a stable place to stay or whatever. So everybody was investigated. Like first they was like, oh, he fell and he hurt himself. So it was just basically like they was taking the baby or whatever. But once they investigated and they did all of that, and they was gonna give him, back to the mom or whatever, they was like, she need a stable place to live. She didn't have a stable place to live. She don't have a mother no more. She ain't have nobody but me. When nobody else finna take care of her. When nobody else. So instead of him going into the system, because the auntie was like, oh man, it was terrible. The auntie wouldn't let her see him. It was just like crazy. So I was like, the police came. So once the police came, I knew the police officer that was there because I went to get him. Once I found out what was going on over there with the auntie, she wanted to see the baby. The auntie wouldn't let her come see the baby or whatever. I was just like, okay, cool. So I knew the police officer, and he was just like, well, I'm going to let her go back with you. So we already had a defects case open, number one. So the police came, and the police let him come with me. So the defects. So like I was saying, we already had a defects case open. And the next morning, the auntie called defects, the social worker that was over the case. They ended up giving her the baby. And she told the defects worker that I came and got the baby. So the defects worker contacted me, and I told her, yes, I came and got the baby. They was arguing over there. They was fighting over there. So the police didn't feel like that the baby was in a safe environment at the time, and he ended up letting the baby come back with me. Now, remind you, they took him from my home because he failed. So the defects worker, she came to my house again. They did investigation. They had the case still open for like 30 days. But once they found out that everything was good, they ended up closing the case and letting my nephew and my sister go ahead and stay with me. But that's how she ended up back with me. And it was still the same thing. She didn't do anything since that incident. She never even told me she was sorry. Never, not once, said I'm sorry for what I done. Hell, I don't even know if she's sorry or not. But I don't deal with her like that no more though. But that's the story today. Oh, there's a lot of more stuff.
Man, she ain't say she's sorry. Man, come on, bruh. It be your own family though. It do. Y'all gotta be careful with that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, cause this is obviously a great person right here. She let her sister. She allowed her sister to steal from her and still come back. I think it was because of the child as well. The child was involved. So I don't know. It's weird when it come to that family shit. But damn, you done let somebody rob me though. Like, come in this motherfucker. Like, nah. Because, damn, I don't know about that, man. But shout out to her for letting, I wonder if this was like her blood sister, like blood sister. Because I remember I heard her say one of her sisters passed. That's why she had the kids. So this is another sister. So I wonder if this is like her blood sister that she grew up with. If it is, then that is I can see why she would let it slide, I guess. But if it's not, hell no. Like, I wouldn't be talking to that motherfucker never again. But like she said, she don't fuck with her now, so y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. Damn, the sister done set her up to be robbed blind. I don't know. Probably sister sent their ass to jail. The sister, the baby, the whoever, baby daddy, baby mama, whoever the fuck, everybody would just had to go to jail fucking with me. Fuck it, man. Like, y'all gotta take this one for the team. Let me send y'all to jail real quick. You know what I mean? Let me just go on and send y'all to jail. Give me my money back. Ooh, maybe I would have did it like that. Give me my money back, or I'm gonna send y'all to jail. And then when they gave me my money back, I would have still sent them to jail. Fuck that. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my second Storytime channel, We Still Hustle Daily 2. We Still Hustle Daily number 2. Alright, appreciate y'all. Follow me on Instagram and like the video, please. I know you ain't did it yet. I know you.